Hello and welcome to the Trending Edge, where we discuss the latest news and analysis from the world of sports. Today we're going to talk about the Denver Broncos' preseason debut under their new head coach, Sean Payton. Payton, who was hired by the Broncos in January after leaving the New Orleans Saints, had his first taste of action with his new team on Friday night when they faced the Arizona Cardinals at State Farm Stadium. The Broncos lost the game 18-17, but there were some interesting takeaways from their performance. Let's dive into three of them. First, Payton showed a lot of trust and confidence in his starting quarterback, Russell Wilson, who was acquired by the Broncos in a blockbuster trade with the Seattle Seahawks in March. Wilson played 4 series with the first-team offense, and although he was sacked twice and hit several times by the Cardinals' defense, he stayed composed and delivered a 21-yard touchdown pass to Jerry Jeudy on 4th down late in the second quarter. That was the only score for the Broncos starters, who struggled to move the ball for most of the first half. Payton said after the game that Wilson was sharp and that he had a good week of practice. He also praised Jeudy, who dropped a potential touchdown on the previous play, but bounced back with a nice catch and run for the score. Payton said he wanted to be aggressive and show confidence in his players by going for it on 4th down. Second, the Broncos' offensive line needs to improve if they want to protect Wilson and establish a running game. The Broncos have invested a lot of money and draft capital in their offensive line, which is the 4th highest paid in the NFL, but they did not look like it on Friday night. They allowed 3 sacks and 7 quarterback hits, and they failed to open many holes for the running backs. The Broncos averaged only 3.4 yards per carry, and their longest run was 11 yards by rookie Javonte Williams. The absence of right tackle Mike McGlinchey, who is recovering from a knee injury, was noticeable, as his replacement Calvin Anderson struggled against Chandler Jones and Marcus Golden. The Broncos need McGlinchey to get healthy soon and hope that their other linemen can step up their game. Third, the Broncos' defense showed some flashes of potential, but also some areas of concern. The Broncos have a talented defense led by veteran stars like Von Miller, Bradley Chubb, Justin Simmons, and Kyle Fuller. They also added some young talent in the draft, such as cornerback Patrick Surtain II and linebacker Baron Browning. The defense held the Cardinals to only 6 points in the first half, and they forced 2 turnovers, a fumble recovery by Malik Reed and an interception by Surtain, who returned it 30 yards for a touchdown in his first NFL game. However, the defense also gave up some big plays, especially in the second half, when they allowed 2 touchdown drives of 75 and 92 yards. The Cardinals converted 7 of 14 third downs and 2 of 2 fourth downs, including the game-winning touchdown pass from Colt McCoy to Keyshawn Johnson with 15 seconds left. The Broncos need to tighten up their coverage and their pass rush if they want to be a dominant defense. Those are my 3 hard takeaways from the Broncos' preseason debut under Sean Payton. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree with my analysis? Let me know in the comments section below, and don't forget to subscribe to the Trending Edge for more sports talk every day. Thanks for listening and see you next time.